Yesterday, there was a phenomenal announcement from President Trump and Marco Rubio. Now, President Trump and Marco Rubio's strategy is they want to first find a singular person to deport and make the case around this person that is on a student visa, supported Hamas, and should be deported back to their country of origin. So you're going to now know the name Mahmoud Khalil. The left is trying to wake up their rank and file troops around this individual. The Trump administration has been trying to deport him. A federal judge just blocked that. Again, the idea of these judges coming in and blocking the action of the executive branch, it is an intentional run-out-the-clock strategy. Let me be very clear. The Democrats are trying to use district court and circuit court judges to block President Trump's administration to run out the clock. So major protests are now breaking out all over New York City in support of Mahmoud Khalil. They're trying to turn him into a martyr. Well, President Trump ran on a promise to fight against the pro-terrorist, anti-Jewish radicalism that has been flourishing on college campuses. One of the ways he vowed to do that is by kicking out agitators coming here from abroad to study on our campuses. American citizens have strong freedom of speech, but there is zero reason that America should be welcoming foreigners from abroad whose chief occupation will be to agitating on behalf of American enemies who murder women and children as their primary strategy. And that is exactly what Mahmoud Khalil did. Now, he's not some kid. He's not 18 or 19 years old. He's a 30-year-old. He's 29 or 30 years old. A former Columbia University graduate student. In the words of the New York Times, Khalil was, quote, the public face of protest against Israel. He wasn't just some guy that showed up at a rally. He was the public front-facing face of what happened at Columbia University. What Khalil did went far beyond attending marches or writing op-eds. Just this past January, Khalil was in a group that disrupted a Columbia class on Israeli history to attack the country. And the professor for, quote, normalizing genocide. Khalil collaborated with students who started a tent city on Columbia's campus who illegally took over a campus building, though he didn't participate directly in these events, perhaps to avoid deportation. Khalil distributed pamphlets on Hamas's propaganda titled, quote, Operation Al-Aqsa Flood. Al-Aqsa is, of course, the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, our narrative. Al-Aqsa Flood is Hamas's code name for the October 7th terrorist attacks. All of these actions violate the rules that Khalil had to come here as a visitor, to come here as an immigrant. Khalil claims to have a green card at this point. Doesn't matter. It should only come down to this fundamental question. Would we have let this man into our country in the first place, knowing he was a public Hamas propagandist who participates in illegal protests? If the answer to that question is no, then that's also a perfectly good justification for revoking his green card. Staying in America is not a right. It is a privilege. And Mahmoud Khalil threw this privilege away. Stop subsidizing people who hate you. Stop inviting people into your country, into your living room that want to kill Jews and kill Americans. Mahmoud Khalil will be the first of many students and many people on these college campuses that are professional agitators. They all have to go back to their country of origin. Being in America is not a natural right. It is a privilege. You must earn your right into the United States of America. And if you were out there at Columbia University fomenting anti-Jewish hatred, fomenting anti-American hatred, you are kicked out of the party. You're a guest here, and your guest pass has been revoked. And Mahmoud, you are the first of many. And you can go back to your country of origin, of which I do not know, and we'll find out, and go make that country great. But you're no longer welcome here in America.